Okay, in the last video we did fetch categories data from Magento backend, and now let's add some visual representation for it. Let's start with adding some types. Let's go to our query, change no flow to flow, and first type I want to add here, I think, export type, category list type. It contain, let's check our flipper logs, and category list, which contain array, of export type category list not type, and category list will be array of category list not type, which is contain ID and children's. So ID is number, and children will be also array of export type category type. So array of category type, and category type will have ID, name string type, product count number, and children count number as well. Okay. Now let's back to our hook, use categories. Let's run Prettier first. Okay. And we want to return in our result categories, which will be array of category type. So let's unwrap our response. Category list type will be data, and if list, okay, we don't need this, category list okay, it's category list and its array. Yeah, so we need first object, and children length, then let's add state, categories, and set categories, use state empty array, and state will be array of category type. So set categories, let's put children here, and return categories. Also I want return loading, so we can show loading indicator to the boolean and loading here. Okay, it's good. Let's go to our category screen, and before start adding visual components, I would like to add react-native-markup-kit library. It's basically my fork of React Native UI lib. I really like the concept for quick styling, but it big library with a lot of dependencies, and so I just made lightweight fork without any big dependency you need to install. So let's edit. Sorry. And now FlatList from React Native, and from React Native markup kit we will use text and view, so we easily can change now such style just with flex and center properties. That's the benefit what React Native markup kit give us, and we can check it's same result. Okay, we don't need center. Let's add FlatList component, categories and loading here, and categories. Okay, have type, it's good. Can put data categories. Okay, extractor could be item which return item ID to string. Maybe we can also add some key like category item, and also we need render item. Just create function with same name, and we will receive item and index. And let's add some types. Types will be item category type and index number. And let's return simply category name and let's check result. Okay, we have our categories name here. Let's add some styling here. So I want to place text to center, add some height, maybe 80, background color, something from default, gray 50 maybe. Also add some margin horizontally 15, margin bottom 15 as well, and some margin maybe padding top 15 as well, some border radius, and looks pretty nice, I think. And what we can do else here, we can go to the children category screen on top. So let's add touchable opacity and wrap on press on category item press. First of all, let's check if category have children, and let's name it disabled. And item children count less than 1. Add property disabled if disabled, and let's change background if the category disabled. So it's simply props boolean, so we can add not disabled and background gray 30, maybe 40 if disabled. Okay, we see dresses don't have children categories. Now we can add navigation on press. For this we need import navigation, use navigation hook from navigation library, and navigation push. We need road here, so let's import our roads from navigation roads. Now we have only one roads category, and let's add param category ID. And category ID will be item ID. Okay, item, we need that item category type. So we need to pass it here. And we can pass this category ID here. Let's import route from useRoute hook. Import from React Navigation Core. And think we can use route here. Route params category ID. And we don't have for first screen any navigation params, so by default, if we have nothing, we will have category ID 2, which is our root category. Okay, let's take a look if it works. Press buttons and we go, yeah, to children categories. And let's add activity indicator. So if loading, just return view flex center activity indicator. Let's take a look. Yeah, you see, maybe size large. Yeah, cool. Now I want to remove title from the back button, so we need to go to the navigation and what we need here is screen options. And I think back, no highlight, maybe here. Okay, back header title visible. I want to do it for all screens, so let's make it false. Okay, looks good. And let's put category name instead of categories title. So I want to push title to params as well. It will be item name. And what I want to do here, think navigation and route. And for title, we can extract route params title or category by default. Let's take a look. Okay, tops. Good. Okay, I think that's it. Let's continue styling this categories component in the next video.